What's going on, everybody? It's Afro Think Tank. So, white men are defending Michelle Obama from that white man who talked trash about her in the UFC. I like to sit back and see what their brethren are going to say. How is it that white men are going to defend Michelle Obama? Because first of all, she really don't need no defense. The fact they call her ugly just lets me know everything. They want her. They want Michelle. You see Michelle. First of all, Michelle was in shape, huh? She had them guns for a female, though. The female aesthetically pleasing guns, all right? And she was gorgeous. And she was intelligent. And she showed how to be a strong black woman. And she supported her strong black man. She was damn near perfect. Okay? Damn near. She was about as perfect can be. She was the most perfect first lady we've ever had. She was the most perfect and admired first lady we ever had. She was the strongest first lady we have ever had. And y'all couldn't get shit on her. Y'all mad because her guns was bigger than yours? White man, mid-white man? Huh? You mad that she had more charisma than all you white men put together? You mad because you know damn well that if she ran, ain't enough white women who are racist in this planet that would not... Listen, she got that Oprah energy. You know Oprah got all the racist white women. They'll vote for her ass, though. Somehow they will put that shit aside and vote for Oprah. Okay, let Michelle Obama decide one day she want to fucking run. But you know what? She ain't got to do shit. Her husband did it. She supported him. She did a great job. They don't have to put themselves in that situation. They were excellent for 8 years, and you guys are still hating. They live so rent-free. A success, black excellence pisses white racists off. The fact that you still mad just let me know how great of a first lady Michelle Obama was. And look at your first lady. First prostitute. Y'all got the first prostitute. Y'all got the first male order bride. All right, that's what she is. She ain't even, she's not even, we don't classify her as a lady. They even had her steal Michelle Obama's speech word for word. And y'all act like that shit was normal after y'all got caught. It's y'all so embarrassing. Every time a white man talks about Michelle Obama in a derogatory term, it shows their insecurities. Literally, you can't display a physical insecurity as plain as day as that. Like, tell me that you are jealous of a black woman, and if you've always been jealous of black women, without telling me that you are jealous of black women and have always been jealous of black women. When you see one that represents the totality of black women, and that's a strong, black, powerful, beautiful, capable, supportive black woman. Anyway, let's see what these white men who are apparently on our side got to say against the ignoramuses that completely embarrassed, if that is even possible, even further, the European American community. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comment section. Well, hold up. I don't even know if this guy was European American. How about he embarrassed all white folk? Even if he's Arab, he get to be white because he has a little American flag. He white. All right, he embarrassed the entire white community. That's American. That watches UFC. I'm gonna go ahead and narrow it down that. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
So Josh Hockett, whatever the hell his name is, called Michelle Obama a man after his fight at the UFC. You testosterone-fueled, little-dicked, even smaller-brained piece of fucking shit. You get one of the biggest moments of your life, a microphone in your hand, cameras rolling, millions of people watching, and the best thing your brain can produce is an insult aimed at Michelle Obama? That's it? That's the grand fucking intellectual achievement? I mean, you didn't even finish your degree before you dropped out of Fresno State, you worthless fuck. But somehow you've appointed yourself the authority on a woman who graduated from Princeton and Harvard Law. Think about that. Michelle earned degrees from two of the most prestigious universities on earth. She practiced law, served as a first lady, raised a family under a microscope, and represented America around the world with grace and intelligence. Meanwhile, you're becoming famous for acting like a little bitch-ass sniveling shit in the comment section of a conspiracy meme. Congratulations, you've achieved what every drunk guy at a dive bar achieves after midnight, you fucking idiot. I mean, why is it weak men always mistake cruelty for strength? They think being loud is the same thing as being fucking smart. They think humiliating people makes them look more powerful. I mean, when somebody's accomplishments tower over yours, you've got two fucking choices. You can improve yourself, or you can try to tear them down. And you choose option 2 every goddamn time. Michelle's legacy is already secure. Books will be written about her. Students will study her. People will remember her contributions decades from now. But imagine spending years learning how to throw fucking punches and never learning how to form an intelligent fucking thought. That's not masculinity. That's not toughness. That's just a fragile fucking ego wrapped in muscle tissue. And the saddest part, you thought that moment would make you look powerful. Instead, all it did was show the world exactly how fucking ignorant you are.
I love how so many white people are standing up for Michelle Obama. Take a look at this.
I don't even know at this point if the White House doesn't submit a formal apology to Michelle Obama, if our representatives don't submit an apology, if the UFC doesn't submit an apology. Somebody stand up. Somebody be a man. The fucking president was sitting front and center when Josh made that statement. Front and center, and he smirked. If the UFC, if Paramount, if fucking The Rock Johnson doesn't say something about this and stand up for Michelle Obama, Jesus motherfucking Christ, man, we have lost this country.
He is 1,000% correct. 1,000%. And Joe Rogan, who was the one who was commentating, holding the microphone when Josh Hawkett, said that, Joe Rogan should have instantly said, no, we don't do that, no. But he didn't. Nobody did. Not Trump, not Melania, nobody. But at least we, Americans, a large majority, have respect for the First Lady, Michelle Obama.
So I just saw this post and I reposted on my stories about the UFC fighter who said some shit about Michelle Obama, who wore a United States bandana, shorts, and claimed something about the Michelle Obama, right? Something she's been dealing with since the first day in office. Mind you, this man is so ghetto. The United States is being led by white ghetto men, emboldening other ghetto white men. The shit that he said was ghetto. The way he said it was ghetto. This administration building a gold room, okay? A golden ballroom. If it was a black man or a Latino doing it, they would have been like, oh my God, that's so ghetto. They must be drug dealers or narcos. If it was a Latino or a black president and he built a golden statue, they would be like, oh my God, he's a drug dealer or a narco. If the president was black or Latino and he had his first lady as an ex-stripper, they would be like, oh my God, what's happening to the United States? It's so ghetto. But nobody can see that or say that shit because they're white people. But when a Latina wears hoops, she's ghetto. But when a white girl wears hoops, oh my God, she's so trendy and cute. Whenever a black kid or Latino kid wears Jordans, oh my God, these kids are so ghetto. But when a white kid does it, it's hip and cool. The United States is so fucking ghetto right now with all these people running around doing their sick ass pedophilia shit. Even in other countries, there was a Texas man caught adopting children in Colombia and raping them, sexually abusing them. Fucking ghetto ass white trash. And it's seriously time for white American men to start taking accountability for your people in this country, because who else is gonna do it? Who else is gonna do it but y'all? Y'all need to stand the fuck up and start speaking up and start holding people accountable and start creating change. Unless you don't want to be associated with these kind of pedophilia or racist ass people, start using your voice. Start speaking up in rooms. Start using opportunities to create change and to stand up against this. Because if not, people are gonna start losing respect for you.
Democrats point out that Stephen Miller is an ugly fuck, and Republicans lose their mind. Republicans call Michelle Obama a man because they clearly don't know what a woman is, and that's always acceptable. Double standards. These sniveling little children were seriously calling for somebody's head when she made that post about Stephen Miller. But then this guy makes this comment, and then also my video gets removed about it because they go and the red hat wearers go and mass report it. There's no community guideline violations in that. I know this. You watch my content. It's very tame. But I contend the biggest snowflakes in the world are the red hat wearing MAGAs. They melt down at the simplest things. They clutch their pearls, act like big, huge victims of the same stuff that they are so consistently doing themselves, multiplied by 10. So they need to all just sit down, shut up, and stop whining. Let's just hope that this 80th birthday was the last birthday so we can finally move on with our lives.
Michelle Obama is not suing the UFC or Josh Ho. What's his name? Josh Ho. Josh the Ho. She's not suing anybody. Those are unverified rumors. Secondly, Dana White did not issue an apology. He made a statement that he didn't like what Josh the Ho said in the ring pertaining to Michelle Obama, but that there would not be any disciplinary action. Dana White's known for, giving his fighters free reign on what they can say. So, like, one of his fighters, said that Adolf Hitler is a cool dude. So, let that slide. But, he'll draw the line with Sean Strickland when Sean Strickland is anti-Israel or anti-Trump. He'll draw the line there. But not when you think Adolf Hitler's a cool dude. I don't know. Bottom line is, no one has apologized for shit. So, I'm just gonna fuck off and enjoy my beer. Cheers.
Hey, Senator Jacob with TMZ. I just want to get your reaction to the UFC fighter last night who called Michelle Obama a man. I saw that you were at the event.
Not good.
Not good.
No, it took away from the event. It was a fun event. It was to celebrate America's founding and who we are as a nation. It was sort of a modern day gladiators fighting hard and shaking each other's hand and the spirit of sports. Mm-hmm. That was not the spirit of sports.
Mm-hmm. So you were there. We saw you entering. What was your reaction when you heard
The guy was an idiot.
And when people were around you, what was kind of their reaction to something similar?
Fell on like groans more than anything else.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Can somebody tell me why all these white men are out here feeling so threatened by Michelle Obama? Oh, it's because they're threatened by a strong, independent, intelligent black woman? Yeah, that's right. I've never seen so many bitch-ass wimps than all these Trumper MAGA men out here. Oh, Michelle Obama is really a man. Is she? Is she? Well, she ain't no man, but I bet she's got a bigger set than you do, because I have not seen a bigger group of pansy bitches than these white Trumper men. They're out here afraid of everything, of everybody, and they have been threatened by Barack and Michelle Obama for decades now at this point, and they are terrified of somebody who shows that they are intelligent, that they are more sophisticated, that they are a better overall person than them, because she happens to be a person of color, and they want to go after her and the Obama name. I can't stand it, and this type of shit should not be occurring ever, but especially not in 2026. But because of Donald Trump and UFC and anybody else who allowed that shit to air, this shit happens every single day. It's got to stop.
Why are MAGA so obsessed with Michelle Obama? The answer is pretty obvious, I think, to most of us, that MAGA is a movement which is predominantly white male with a low level of intelligence, a lack of education, and a complete deficit of critical thinking skills. And so studies show that men who fall into this sort of category of being deeply inadequate and having low intelligence are very aggressive and resentful towards women, and especially global majority women, because they represent everything that these individuals are not. Global majority women have had to deal with the kinds of adversity that these men have no idea of. And so they see that level of courage. But with somebody like Michelle Obama, who has achieved a level of success. She's highly intelligent. She's also very strong. That combination is absolutely terrifying to MAGA. It makes them pee their pants. And that was obvious from the ridiculous spectacle that was laid on at the White House, which was a combination of a sort of sad authoritarian birthday party meets emperor trying to distract the masses from a war which is really completely pointless and draining the resources at home. So the point remains that that kind of slur about a woman who has contributed and has made a difference in a lot of ways, which kind of are completely incomparable to the people who were at the White House last night. For her name to be degraded like that says a huge amount about where American politics is right now. And that should not be minimized. Whilst Michelle Obama is incredibly strong and intelligent and successful, she's still a person who has feelings and deserves a level of not just respect, but kindness. And that is something that this administration is absolutely bereft in, because they are inadequate, so deeply inadequate. And we see it, and we won't minimize it, and we will keep calling it out, and we will show our support to the strong, capable women like Michelle Obama, because their time is coming where this authoritarian circus is going to end. And I think they know it.
Here's my thing about the Michelle Obama comment from last night, and really every time it's ever been mentioned in the public is, man, Barack, wouldn't you speak up on behalf of your wife? I mean, I don't know many men on this planet that would just let people say that their wife is a dude. Or?
You can tell what kind of white man a white man is by asking him his thoughts on Michelle Obama. There's usually two groups. Group A will go, Michelle Obama, oh man, she took away my full sugar Gatorade in middle school. Oh man, she messed with those vending machines. I liked my Rice Krispie treats or some bullshit. And then move on. Oh, so then there's Group B. Group B will go on a tirade about Michelle Obama secretly having a penis for no conceivable reason. They will be obsessed about what's going on in Michelle's pants. And a conversation you guys aren't ready for is the racist trope behind assuming that gorgeous black women are trans, and the fact that we've never had this issue or topic of conversation with any white first ladies, but we won't go there. What I will say is it's obsessive and weird. When I think of a first lady, I don't think about what's going on in their pants. But I do get upset about my full sugar Gatorade being taken away. God damn it, Michelle.
Woolly mammoth and a mastodon. Hey, what's the difference? Prove me wrong. I get it. One is woolly and the other one is not. Hey, woolly mammoth and a mastodon. Hey.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such an extent that you bleach? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.